Hi artists! Today we are going to be making this little winter gnome. You can see his little feet down there, and he has his nice fluffy beard and his really long hat. Now, if you'll notice, I have a couple of different types of lines on here. That's what we've been talking about. So today when you're designing your hat for your gnome, you are going to be choosing two different types of lines. I chose a green straight and a red looped, but we'll talk about that a little bit more in just a few minutes. So in order to make this little guy, you're going to need a few things. I have a nice long rectangle piece for the hat. I have a shorter piece of red that I'm going to use for the body. Actually, we're going to put it this way. I have a white paper that you can use for the beard, or you can use cotton balls. Either one will work for you. And then you need another little piece for the nose. You can have pink or tan or brown or peach, whatever you would prefer. Okay? So the small piece for the body, we're just going to leave alone. We don't need to do anything with that right now. So that's just a rectangle shape. For the triangle, if you remember when we made our winter trees, we made a little dot at the top, and then we drew lines down to the corners, diagonal lines. We're going to do almost the same thing, except we're going to start at the bottom corner and draw a diagonal line that goes to the top, and I'm going to stop right about there. I'm going to draw another straight diagonal line. That's going to come pretty close, but it's not going to touch. If you notice on the one that I have finished, I have a little curve on the top. It just makes it a little bit more fun. If you want to just continue it straight up, you can do that too. That's up to you. I'm going to put a curved line at the top, so he has a little pointed curve for the top of his hat. After you've done that, you can go ahead and take your piece for your nose, and we're going to draw a nice oval shape. That's an oval. On these gnomes, their hats kind of hide their eyes, so we don't need to make any eyes. So I'm going to make the oval for my nose. I'm going to put that to the side. And then, if you would like to use white paper for the beard, you're going to start at the top corner, and you're going to make almost a U that touches the bottom and goes all the way back up to the other top, just like that. That's also called a semicircle. It's half of a circle. Now what you can do is you can go ahead and cut everything out. So I'm going to do that super quickly for you. I may pause this and come back with all of the pieces cut. You'll notice while I'm cutting, I'm turning my paper to make it a little bit easier. There's my hat. Actually, I think I could just do this quickly. This is my semicircle for my beard, and I have my oval for my nose. Now, we did not make our shoes yet, and the reason we didn't is because we are going to be using our scraps from our hat. So I'm going to use these two scraps. You'll notice they're almost the same shape as the nose. So I'm going to draw an oval on my scrap piece of paper. Whoops, there you go. Now, if you can either hold two pieces together and cut them out together so that you get two ovals at once and you don't have to draw another one, or you can fold your paper in half and then cut once, and you will get two ovals, just like that. Okay, so it saves you a little bit of work. I'm going to put my scraps out of the way here, so we have a nice clean space to work in. So now it's time to put everything together. So you're going to start again with that body. Now you guys can use whatever colors you want. I just happen to be using kind of Christmassy colors. So you're going to start with your rectangle at the bottom. You're going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue at the top there. You're going to glue your hat right on top. Next would be to glue the beard on, and then the nose, and then your little feet. Oops, where did my other one go? Oh, he's hiding under the paper over there. Oh, you know what? I forgot I had the pink nose. I had that tan, extra tan one over there. Yeah, we'll use a little pink nose. I like that one. Once you have everything all put together, now we can start drawing our line designs on our hat. Now, if you wanted to use the cotton instead of the white paper, now is the time you would put the cotton around the nose. If you are using cotton, you would just want to make sure you take the cotton balls and you kind of pull them apart. You'll be able to get a lot more space covered if you pull it apart a little bit. See, it still looks nice and fluffy. So we're going to go ahead and you're going to choose two colors of, you could use markers or crayons or whatever else you'd like to use. Again, I'm just using green and red. I made straight lines and looped lines on my other gnome. So I'm going to do my two other types of lines. So we had straight and looped. And then the two other types of lines that we learned about were zigzag and curvy. So I'm going to use my zigzag and curvy for this gnome. So I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to make zigzag, zigzag. I'm going to leave a little bit of space so that I can go back with my red marker and make my curvy line in between. Notice I'm starting on one side and going all the way across to the other side. Okay, so I did my zigzag lines in green. Now I'm going to do my curvy lines in red. This is actually a pattern that we're making with color and lines. So we have green zigzag, curvy red, green zigzag, curvy red, green zigzag. Next would be curvy red, green zigzag, curvy red. And I'm going to go ahead and finish that up. Maybe I could squeeze another little teeny one over here. Okay? So once you have your gnome hat all set, see, now I didn't glue mine together, I just put it in place for you to see. So it came apart there. But you'll have your cute little gnome all done with your beautiful line designs on his hat. I can't wait to see the pictures of your winter gnomes. I hope you have fun making it.